Welcome investors! Today I want to talk with you about the letter which I got from the White House. This letter is about giving me money, financial support from the government, and the letter is signed by the President Joseph Biden. Okay? And I want to give you my thoughts about this letter and about this idea of giving money. Okay, so if you're interested in seeing this, what I'm thinking about this letter and about idea of getting free money from the government, keep watching, don't go anywhere. So right now let me quote this letter for you. Let me read this letter for you. Okay, so this side is in English. It says, "My fellow Americans, on March 11, 2021, I signed into law the American Rescue Plan, a law that will help vaccinate America and deliver immediate economic relief to thousands of millions of Americans, including you. A key part of the American Rescue Plan is a direct payment of $1,400 per person for most American households. With the $600 direct payment from December, this brings the total relief payment up to $2,000. This fulfills a promise I made to you and will help you and a lot of Americans get through this crisis. And I am pleased to inform you that because of the American Rescue Plan, a direct payment of $5,600 was issued to you by direct deposit. If you haven't received your payment within 7 days of receiving this letter, please check the status of the payment by visiting the IRS website or calling the IRS phone number listed on the bottom of this letter. There may be other parts of the American Rescue Plan that will help you as well. For example, there is an aid for small businesses, an extended child tax credit for families, and resources to reopen our schools safely. The American Rescue Plan also extends unemployment insurance and helps reduce your health care premiums if you have a plan through the Affordable Care Act. To learn more about this law and how it works for you, please visit wh.gov website. And signed by President Joseph R. Biden Jr. Oh boy. First of all, what I would like to tell you, I think that this money should be distributed in much more smarter way than just sending to everybody. What I mean by this exactly, there is a lot of people who already work and who don't need this money. For example, me. If someone calls me from IRS or send me the letter, hey, do you need money from government? I would say no. I would say no. Because I'm working, I have my business running, bringing me the money, and I don't want to get free money from the government. So that is the first thing which I would like to mention. There is hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of Americans who are working already and they don't need this money. Second thing which I would like to say is that this money is going to cause inflation. It's going to cause inflation within next 2 to 5 years. And for me, it is great because I own a lot of gold mining stocks. And if we have inflation, gold prices are gonna follow because gold is a concrete asset. And when the dollar is gonna go down, gold is going to skyrocket. So I'm not complaining personally. What I'm worried about is about the deficit. about the country, about diminishing value of the dollar, which was always the reserve currency. I don't want to say always, but for past 100 years there was trust in the US dollar. When there was a war, First War, Second World War, the dollar was always something where people put their money, their savings, and they felt comfortable. With something like this going on around more and more, this dollar is going to be a garbage. And that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about my children inheriting from our generation dollar, which is a piece of garbage. So my opinion, my take on this is, first of all, it should be distributed in much more smarter way. I understand if there are some people who cannot find a job, they are not working, they are eligible. But there is thousands, I would say hundreds of thousands of people who are already working and they are still getting this money, which I think is not a good idea. They should not get this money. What they should get, instead of this, they should get the tax break. I would be happier if getting, instead of this, someone would call me from IRS and would tell me, hey, listen, you know what? This year we're gonna give you 15% extra tax break. You know what I would do? I would hustle more. I would try to make more money with my business. I would try to get more customers because I knew that more money is gonna end up in my pocket. That's how it's supposed to be done. It's better to give people fishing rod so they can go and start fishing instead of giving them a fish ready on the plate, because this demotivates them. They don't want to work. They get free money. Yeah, why do I have to work? I get unemployment. Oh, I get $5,600 from the president. Not a smart way of, I would say, putting to work taxpayers' money. Because let's be clear, this money, it is not a gift from President Biden and his administration. It is our money. It is all money which will have to be paid eventually by taxpayers like me and you and your children, your grandchildren. And that's where I'm worrying about. Because more and more letters keeps coming like this in the future, then more and more our children and grandchildren will be on the hook to pay this money back, because someone eventually will have to pay this money back. There's no thing such a free lunch. This money will have to be paid back. And sometimes I'm really worried that this will, like I said, drastically diminish, destroy the reputation of US dollar. And I don't want this. I don't want this because, first of all, I'm working hard. I'm planning to retire in 15 years, and I want dollar to be strong as it was 40, 50 years ago. I don't want this to be just piece of paper, which is worthless. And so far, if we keep getting more and more those kind of letters, and if we keep getting more and more money distributed in this, I would say, naive way, then eventually the value of this dollar is gonna go down. And like I said, I don't want this because I do care about this country. I came here 20 years ago and I love this country. There's a lot of bad things in this country which should be fixed, but on another side, it is a great country which gave a bread, which gave a shelter to someone like me who came in here 20 years ago with the backpack with $20 in my pocket. So I really deeply do care about this, what's happening in this country. And I don't want to go into the politics because I'm trying to stay away from the politics. But when there is a big amount of money floating out of the Washington, out of the government, I know that this is not their money. This is our money. This is future our money which we'll have to pay back. And I don't like it. And I don't like it. So better way, like I said, to get the tax credits and smarter way of distributing this money. Just simple call or simple letter with the question, are you working? How is your income already? A lot of people would say that they don't need this money. On the other side, like I said, there's a lot of people who need this money and they should get this money because we had really tough year. Past year was one of the toughest years ever. So that is my take about this free money. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have a comment, please write me down in the comment section below. What do you think about this, what I said? If you disagree with me, write this down. If you agree, write this down. Also, remember to explain your opinion. And like always, if you like this video, hit the thumb up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends on Twitter, Facebook, all social media, and please help me to spread the word about building very simple investing channel. I deeply appreciate all your help and thank you very much for being here with me, because if you were not there, I wouldn't be here. Thank you so much again. Have a great day.